What's going on, everybody? I'm D-House here with a very quick video about 6 reasons why you need to play more Twin Suns. I am continually shocked at how many guys I talk to who play this game, who have played Twin Suns maybe one time or haven't played at all. And it seems like everybody's sort of thinking about it at times, but a lot of people aren't pulling the trigger. So I thought I'd make a really quick video on 6 reasons why I think you need to play more Twin Suns. This is the multiplayer format for Star Wars Unlimited. That's 3 to 4 people. You use 2 leaders. It's singleton decks of 80 cards each. And at the end of the game, if you never played, the first person whose base blows up, the person who blew it up, heals 5. And then you duke it out, and whoever has more health left on their base at the end ultimately wins the game. So it's a little bit like Magic Commander, but it has some Star Wars twist to it. And games can go quick sometimes. Other times they go a little bit longer, but there's lots of reasons you should play Twin Suns. The first one being this: it turns your TCG into a casual customizable board game. So if you're more of the beer and pretzels type of player and not the galactic champion of the universe, Twin Suns is so much fun. One, it also makes it so if you have an odd number of people at the kitchen table or whatever at your local game store, you can still have a lot of fun and no one has to sit there and just watch other people play, because we've all been there. It's the worst. It's like getting a bye in a 5-person tournament. You just feel left out. So I love it. It's a very casual way to play this. I think the key to Twin Suns is don't take it too seriously. It's supposed to be a casual format. So when you start to take it too seriously, you've lost the magic. This is about a casual way to play this game, so that it's not just premier cutthroat all the time. There's a lot of table talk. There's a lot of making deals and backstabbing deals and lots of fun things like that. So it's super fun. Reason number 2, pairing 2 leaders is a chef's kiss in theme and design. It's not just regular Star Wars Unlimited. You get 2 leaders, which means you get to do kind of unique things. And you get to pair up leaders like Luke and Leia if you want to go with a thematic thing, or Han and Chewie. By the way, Han Solo, because of how he's built, gets the 7 deploy leaders out more quickly. It makes them a little bit more playable. So if you really like the 7 cost leaders like Mace Windu and Lando Calrissian and Vader, and I don't, well, I'm not Vader because it's hero, but you know what I mean, like all the hero ones. It's super fun to use them and to get them out a little bit quicker, even the 6 cost deploy ones. But again, those are weird things that don't exist in regular Premier or Limited or anything like that. So I love it because you can go full thematic. Like I have an Ahsoka Rex deck. I've got Hero Boba, Fennec Shan kind of team up one, and I've got one that's Grand Inquisitor and Krennic, and they never team up, but it's super fun to be able to do that. So you can go all in on an idea like Grit, or you can go all in on theme, and you can kind of do whatever you want. So it's super duper fun. And that's reason number 2. Reason number 3 is that weird stuff is normal. As I just mentioned, I've got this Krennic Grand Inquisitor deck. Again, you know, how else would these guys ever interact? But because Krennic's got this passive, each friendly damage unit gets +1, and Grand Inquisitor deals damage and readies, you just immediately get some really interesting combinations that I really enjoy. And so you've just got some ways to interact, even just ways, if you like coordinate, you can run a coordinate deck with droid manufactories. So every time a leader gets out there, you get 2 battle droids, and you're trying to go all in on coordinate. There's just a lot of weird stuff that happens because you also have 3 colors in your deck. It's not just 2, you've got 3. So sometimes you get these weird combos that come out that would never exist in a normal game. So that's reason number 3. Reason number 4, no 2 games are the same. In other words, replayability is really, really strong. I've never played a game of Twin Suns. Even if we played the same decks, the same group of people, they've never come out the same way. How could they? You're running singleton decks, right? So the cards coming out are not very consistent. You're getting different first turn plays. You know, one person might have just, you know, said something mean to the other guy, and so now they want to pick on them and make sure that they lose. And so the replayability is really strong. It never feels like, oh, I've done this before. Same old, same old. The replayability is super high. Reason number 5, creative possibilities are endless. So I was kind of alluding to this earlier, but if you really love piloting, you could get Vader and Major Von Reg together and create a bunch of TIE fighters, get Major Von Reg out there, or you could go with the Rose Finn thing and try and play out that love story. But you can do so many things, because even with 2 leaders and a base, you have access to 3 colors. But then you have to ask yourself, what if I choose to do the same color on my base as one of my leaders? Then I'm only locked into 2 colors, but I have access to the double aspect stuff like cunning and command and General Krell, which we know is busted, right? But you get to do lots of really fun things. So if you like to deck build, you like to kind of have a little creative touch, it definitely seems like Twin Suns is the way to go. Reason number 6, bad cards get good. Bad cards get good. I've listed a few here. Two Sides may be questionable, but Repair, awful in Premier, awesome in Twin Suns. Healing 3 from a base is 2 less than destroying someone's base. It is huge. So stuff like Repair and Smuggler's Aid get really good. Smuggler's Aid can even come out of your resource row. So usually if I'm building a deck, I'm trying to get Repair or Smuggler's Aid in there. A card like Search Your Feelings, when you're running 80 cards with 1 copy of each, Search Your Feelings gets really good. You have to give up a turn usually, but to search your deck for that one thing might be a silver bullet. And sometimes not playing stuff out on your board makes you look at like less of a threat. So you actually take the eyes off of you and onto other people when you do that. Choose Sides is amazing. I can't tell you how many games have ended in playing Choose Sides and saying, hey, I'll give you this, dinky little crafty smuggler to take your Luke Skywalker, you look around the board and you can trade any unit with any unit. So you have lots of choices, lots of opportunities. You can grab a Sentinel from somebody. It's such a fun card. And so bad cards get good in Twin Suns, and it's a lot of fun. So you have to kind of reevaluate your collections you're going through and thinking, oh, maybe this actually is playable in Twin Suns. All right, I said there were 6 reasons why you should play Twin Suns, but I do have some bonus reasons that didn't make the cut. So I'm just going to tell those real quickly. Number 1, you can gang up on your friend who needs some humbling. If you've got a friend whose head is getting too big because they're winning all the premier tournaments, they're winning all the drafts, sit them down for Twin Suns. You guys can gang up on them, make sure that they lose, and you can duke it out with your other friends for the win. It's just an easy win, right? Number 2, cards like Evacuate or Super Laser Blast are so funny in Twin Suns. I mean, you can just disrupt and make everybody reset. And it is hilarious. So stuff that affects the entire board, every single thing, even a card like Heavy from set 3, where it deals 1 damage on destroyed to every ground unit, is super duper fun. And then number 3 is prove to your store that your social game is unmatched. I'm a big Survivor fan. I watch a lot of Survivor with my wife, and it's outwit, outlast, outplay. And I feel like Twin Suns is a little bit like Survivor, where you have to not just play well and make good decisions, but you've got to have a good social game. You've got to look at that friend after someone else plays a big threat and say, hey man, what are you going to do about that? That's going to kill us both. What are you going to do about it? That's my favorite line in a Twin Suns game, by the way. What are you going to do about that? And try to work together. You backstab, you make deals. I won't kill that guy if you do that, or if you can go do a couple damage. So it's a different way to play a game. Some people hate those kind of games. If that's you, maybe Twin Suns isn't your jam. I have wondered if you could play a completely silent game of Twin Suns, just pointing, just doing the thing, and no interacting, and see how that would go with no social side. But I love the social side. I laugh a lot when I'm playing. I really enjoy it, and I think you will too. So those are 6, maybe 6 with an asterisk, reasons why I think you should play more Twin Suns. If you've played Twin Suns, what's your favorite reason to play Twin Suns? Drop it down in the comments. Let's hear why you love Twin Suns, and if this convinced you to play, tell me about your first experience. Build a deck or 2, and enjoy some games at your local game store, your kitchen table. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.